Black leaders and those opposed to the Trump rally have already garnered two major concessions from the president. He first agreed to move his event back a day in observance of Juneteenth, and a few days later canceled a proposed Saturday tour of Tulsa's Black Wall Street area with Governor Kevin Stitt. As Ed Murray reports, those moves were welcomed by those who strongly disagree with the president on most issues.
This is my district. This is my area. I live one block off this street. I'm a state elected official, and nobody talked to me until decisions are made. That is disappointing.
For State Senator Kevin Matthews, the planning of the rally in itself is problematic, like the governor's suggestion of a presidential tour of Greenwood that would infringe on a special celebration.
And not to have that opportunity because of either an ill-advised or unadvised event here that may cause the Secret Service to shut down the area. That would just add insult to injury. We talk about diversity because when you have people that are different from you, you get different opinions. And we don't have anybody black in your cabinet that could tell you that's not a good idea. This is what happened.
Matthews took those concerns to the governor's office on Tuesday. He says he was told to make the best of it.
99 years ago, when our area was burned down, our homes and our businesses were burned down, and they called it a riot and didn't pay our insurance claims, we had to make the best of it. When we rebuilt, and then we had urban renewal come through and tear up the area again, we had to make the best of it. Why am I here in 2021 and somebody wants to do something disrespectful that I'm asking them not to do, and they say, make the best of it? We're tired of that. It's disrespectful. I want to speak out against it. I want to push against it.
Just 24 hours later, here's what Matthews heard from the governor.
Vice President Pence, we're going to have a great sit down with some leaders in the African American community to kind of listen and learn and talk. Senator Langford and I have now recommended that he not make that visit over there just because of the disruption to the celebration on June 19th, the day before, that would be disrupted a little bit with the Secret Service.
That celebration headlined by the keynote address of Reverend Al Sharpton. Alicia Andrews questions what the president will add to the weekend.
There were several different press releases, one that said he was coming to commemorate and celebrate, and one that said he didn't know what the date was. I think it's insensitive to not know the date. I am grateful that he moved the date, but it doesn't absolve him of having to have the conversation.
The Oklahoma Democratic Party chair says Trump has an atrocious record with the African American community and the movement for racial justice.
We'd like to hear that African Americans and people of other descents, Native Americans and Latinx folks, have a place in the United States, right? That our president is considering all of those folks, and that a bad check or a DUI or having the wrong address should not be death sentences.
Andrews also wonders why Tulsa, when there's a critical congressional race in District 5 in the Oklahoma City area. Democrat Kendra Horn currently holds that position.
So in a time when we are having these critical conversations around how we address racism and inequality surrounding policing, but throughout our systems, it is important that we remember that this conversation is not, and nor should it be, ever a Democrat or Republican issue. This is an issue that impacts all of our communities.
Senator Matthews agrees.
If I met the president today, I would show him love and respect. I don't have any anger. I don't have any emotion, but I am intentional about what I want to happen. And we want justice, we want respect, and I just wish that we had more political courage and diplomacy with people in authority that take our tax dollars and are supposed to represent all of us, but yet in some instances, and I hope this is not one of them, we're not listened to.
Ed Murray, the Oklahoma News Report.